In the journey of life, there comes a time when one realizes the importance of personal power and the detrimental effects of low vibrational energy. You, my friend, have reached that point. You have taken a significant step towards self-improvement by reclaiming your personal power and distancing yourself from the draining forces of low vibrational energy. This is not a small feat, and it is indeed commendable. This remarkable shift in your energy is not only transforming you but also having a profound impact on your significant other. It is helping them regain their personal power, which they had lost in a complex karmic situation. The karmic situation, a cycle of cause and effect that their soul had been entangled in, had left them feeling powerless and worthless. They were in a state of despair, feeling incomplete without your presence in their life. However, your decision to distance yourself, to pull away, has had an unexpected effect. Instead of pushing them further into despair, it is drawing them closer to you. They can feel the gap widening, and it is this gap that is making them realize your worth. They are beginning to understand the vacuum that your absence would create in their life, and this realization is bringing them closer to you. Your significant other is now aware of the changes in you. They know that you are done with the breadcrumbs, the minimal efforts they put into the relationship. They can see you breaking free from all forms of negativity and toxicity. They can sense your determination to remove all negative influences from your life. This transformation in you is causing fear in them, the fear of being left behind. They are worried that if they don't make their next move towards you promptly, they might lose you forever. Your significant other is yearning for you. They are craving your presence, your touch, your love. They want to express their feelings for you, the deep love they harbor in their heart for you. They believe this love is pure and eternal, untouched by worldly impurities. At this moment, they are on a fast track to healing. They are aligning perfectly with the signs and science of the universe, trying to improve themselves, to be worthy of you. However, this journey of self-improvement is not without its challenges. They are anxious about the future, anxious about their conversation with you. They are unsure of how you would react, how you would respond to their transformed self. Despite these anxieties, they are determined to move forward, to break free from the karmic cycle. They have realized that nothing can break the soul bond they share with you. This bond, formed by love and strengthened by shared experiences, is unbreakable. They have moved on from the karmic cycle, leaving behind the past and its mistakes. They are looking forward to a future with you, a future where they can nurture this soul bond. These endings, the end of the karmic cycle, the end of negativity, are leading to a new beginning. A beginning of a journey where they can explore the depth of their love for you, where they can strengthen the soul bond they share with you. This is a journey of love, of healing, of self-improvement, and you are an integral part of this journey. Your transformation has triggered their transformation, and together, you are moving towards a better future. A future where love is not just a feeling but a way of life. A future where the soul bond is not just a connection but a guiding force. A future where personal power is not just a concept but a reality. This is the future they envision with you. This is the future they are striving for. And in this future, they see themselves not just surviving but thriving with you. Before I met you, my life was like anyone else's. I was caught in the monotonous cycle of daily routine, burdened with a plethora of responsibilities that seemed to weigh me down. Every day was a repetition of the last, each task a mirror image of the one before. I would undertake these tasks, even if they were against my wishes, simply because they were expected of me by those around me. It was as if I was living my life on autopilot, doing things not because I wanted to, but because I had to. However, beneath this facade of normalcy, I constantly felt the need for validation from everyone around me. It was as if I was on a never-ending quest for approval, a journey that seemed to have no destination. I strived to be perfect in everyone's eyes, to meet their expectations, to live up to their standards. But this pursuit of perfection came at a cost. Regardless of the loneliness or sadness I felt inside, I put on a brave face, hiding my true feelings behind a mask of contentment. I had many questions about life, about my existence, about the world around me. But I always felt that no one else was asking them. I was alone in my curiosity, isolated in my quest for answers. I feared that if I were the only one to question my life, to challenge the status quo, I would not be seen as a strong, steadfast man. I was afraid of being perceived as weak, as vulnerable. Consequently, I kept moving forward in my life, oblivious to the amount of emotions I was suppressing. I was like a pressure cooker, holding in all my feelings, all my thoughts, all my emotions, until it became too much to bear. The emotions I had been suppressing were now causing me immense pain. It was as if all the feelings I had been holding back were now coming to the surface, overwhelming me with their intensity. It was a pain that was both physical and emotional, a pain that seemed to permeate every aspect of my life. And then, you entered my life. Your presence brought with it a sense of calm, a sense of peace that I had not felt in a long time. I felt an inexplicable sense of relaxation, a feeling of tranquility that seemed to wash over me. It was as if I had found the person I had been searching for all along, the person who could understand me, who could see through my facade, who could see me for who I truly was. Our conversations became my solace, my refuge from the world. They invigorated me, leaving me feeling alive, refreshed, and brimming with confidence and love. Each word you spoke, each sentence you uttered, filled me with a sense of hope, a sense of optimism. I felt a surge of energy, a newfound zest for life. I felt loved, I felt understood, I felt accepted. You made me realize that it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to have questions, it's okay to not have all the answers. You taught me that it's okay to be me, to be true to myself, to express my feelings. You showed me that I don't need to seek validation from others, that I am enough just the way I am. You helped me understand that it's okay to let go, to release the emotions I had been suppressing, to feel the pain, to heal. In you, I found more than just a friend, more than just a confidant. I found a partner, a companion, a soulmate. I found someone who understands me, who accepts me, who loves me for who I am. And for that, I am eternally grateful. Thank you for coming into my life, for making me feel alive, for making me feel loved. Thank you for being you. Your partner, the person with whom you share a profound connection, is deeply cognizant of the strength of the bond that exists between you two. This relationship, in its essence, is akin to a love story, a narrative of affection and companionship that seems destined to reach its fulfillment, its preordained conclusion. At present, they find themselves in their respective fields, their professional or personal environments, where they are channeling their pent-up frustration towards the karmic people or situations that surround them. This frustration, this sense of restlessness, stems primarily from the fact that they miss you terribly. Your absence has left a void in their life, a void they are struggling to fill. In the initial stages of your relationship, your partner, perhaps due to a lack of understanding or a misinterpretation of your intentions, underestimated you. They misread your actions, your words, and formed an assumption that this relationship wouldn't stand the test of time. Now, they are filled with regret over their hasty judgment, their erroneous evaluation of your commitment to the relationship. Your silence, the lack of communication from your end, is causing them immense distress. They are upset with you for not initiating communication, for not reaching out to them. However, your silence has also served to pique their interest, to arouse their curiosity. They find themselves closely observing your actions, anticipating your next move, and even resorting to spying on you in their quest to understand your intentions. The absence of communication, the silence that hangs heavy between you two, is causing them significant emotional pain. They were the ones who initiated this period of non-communication, perhaps out of anger or misunderstanding, and now they find themselves praying and making concerted efforts to end it. They yearn for a heart-to-heart conversation with you, a sincere and open dialogue that could serve to clear the misunderstandings and mend the strained bond. They are eager to reconnect with you, to re-establish the lines of communication that have been severed. They wish to express their feelings, their regrets, and their hopes for the future. They want to bridge the gap that has formed between you two, to rebuild the relationship that has been strained due to misunderstandings and silence. They are hopeful for a future where the bond between you two is stronger and more resilient, a future where love and understanding reign supreme. They are waiting, with bated breath, for the day when you both can sit down and engage in a heart-to-heart conversation, a dialogue that could potentially herald a new chapter in your love story. To you, my love, I must express my deepest feelings. You are the embodiment of beauty in my eyes, the personification of all that I have ever hoped for in life. Your presence, your aura, it brings me a sense of comfort that I've never known before. It's a feeling of emotional vulnerability, a willingness to bare my soul that only comes when I am with you. However, there is a fear that grips me, a fear that is inexplicable and yet so real. It's a fear that arises when I think about revealing my faults, about discussing the intricacies of my life with you. I often find myself wondering why this fear exists. Why do I hesitate to share my life with you, the one person who means so much to me? Perhaps it's because I feel there's nothing in my life that's worth sharing, nothing that would interest you or make you proud. My life, as I see it, is an unremarkable journey, devoid of any noteworthy events or achievements. My past is a painful memory, a series of betrayals and hurts inflicted by those I trusted the most. These were people I held close, people I believed in, and yet, they were the ones who caused me the most pain. I was strong enough to deal with these hardships, to move past them and continue on my journey. But when it comes to you, things are different. I know I can rely on you, I know you're there for me. Yet, our situation sometimes becomes complicated, causing my past traumas to resurface. These are wounds that I thought had healed, but they open up, raw and painful, at the slightest provocation. And then, instead of responding to your messages or calls, I find myself reacting. I react out of fear, out of pain, out of a deep-seated insecurity that stems from my past. I understand that this is not the right way to handle things, that I should be communicating instead of reacting. But I'm easily triggered, my love. The ghosts of my past still haunt me, causing me to react in ways that I know are not right. I want to apologize for this, my love. I want to say sorry for the times when I've reacted instead of responding, for the times when I've let my past dictate my actions. I'm truly sorry. I hope you understand that it's not you, it's me. It's my past, my fears, my insecurities that cause me to act this way. I'm working on it, my love, and I hope that with time, I'll be able to overcome these issues. Thank you for being there for me, for understanding, for loving me despite my faults. I love you.